Alright, we should be live. Probably just practice dog skip. I was practicing a little bit before stream. I was gonna go live a lot sooner, but I don't know, man. I get sucked up in other things, and then I just like, yeah, because I didn't really want to go live at like what 9 o'clock my time. I was getting this pretty consistently earlier. Trip just kind of sucks. Oh, I forgot to make a save state. Yay. I guess we're... That was just, I missed the A press. Turn this down a bit. Like, I don't even know, maybe like sometimes you can't even jump out of it, like depending on the angle. I know that, I remember Ring Rush saying that, like depending on your angle, there's a chance that it just becomes impossible for you to jump when you clip out. Man, I just need to get this more consistently, because, like, I hate to get runs to this point, and then I just fucking fail it for, like, a minute. And then void out, like that. I think that was because I didn't hold A. Usually when you don't make the jump, it means that you just didn't hold A. And I need to just... Because sometimes you can make it without holding A, you can kind of tap A little bit, but... Dude... Oh, I actually got it. I didn't realize I went through. This trick is just so dumb. Got stuck on the door, dude. Dude. Ugh. So fucking annoying. I don't know, maybe I just gotta work on my A press too, because like I'm getting a lot of these go to bounce fails. Yeah, like that should have worked if I just got the A press down. Dude, I wish Trep would go live, dude. Where the fuck is he? Hasn't streamed in like 5 days, dude. He's got to get the 54. I don't know what he's doing. Alright, no, I know exactly what he's doing. He's actually probably just playing Minecraft. Hypixel. Skyblock. What's up, Banal? Hello, hello. How's it going? Man. Sometimes you can save that. Yeah, I just got up from a nap and I was like, yeah, I gotta probably stream today because I didn't stream yesterday. Usually like to take Wednesdays off because it's kind of like I have the entire day off and I like to use it to decompress from school and stuff, so. Shut up, Granny. Yeah, well, not computer science, but I mean it is technically computer science, but yeah, it's cybersecurity. Alright, I feel like doing runs. I don't want to keep doing this for too long because I feel like I'm just not really getting anywhere with it. Might as well just do runs. And just fucking pray I get it within like a couple tries. Y'all are here for the runs, so. I sometimes stream with my camera. I don't really like my setup right now. So I haven't been streaming with cam. But I try to when I can. I just yeah, I don't know. I think my setup's pretty lame, so I don't really see the point. Oh, I see what you mean. Not really. I don't do offline attempts. I don't know. I mean, I could, but like, it's kind of lame. Yeah, I think most people that run this game stream their attempts. Actually, don't really know anybody that submits times other than like, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm just gonna. But yeah, except for like new people, I just like want to do one run and then just submit it. But yeah, I don't really know any like top runners. Yeah, I don't think there's been a single top runner in this game that's done offline attempts for records. It's more convenient to stream it because you kind of have an audience and you can talk to people while doing it. And it also kind of makes your runs more legit because it was done live, so. And it's just really convenient that everything's kind of uploaded to the cloud instead of you know, instead of on your hard drive. So yeah, it's pretty bad still. Dude, I swear I pressed A twice there. And it did like a big jump. I pressed it too fast. I really didn't need to go back for that egg. Dude. Damn, I could have actually golded if I just had some better movement. Because yeah, I didn't really miss any notes, except for like one in Termite Tower. That was a pretty good TTC, really. At least for me. That could have been better, but... Dude, it was a good TTC. Yeah, this is not gonna take damage. It did, okay. Can't really tell there if I'm gonna take damage or not. I literally made the cycle. Damn, if it wasn't for that Mumbo token mishap, this might have golded. Honestly, not a bad run. Only 10 seconds off my summer best. I forgot where the grunny text is. When you're fast in the lair, man, this grunny text can fuck you up. I might have gotten a lag frame. Eh, looks fine to me. Ah. Ah. Dude. No. They patched it, yo. They patched it. Damn. What was that line, dude? Oh my god, dude. What the hell? That guy was on a mission to kill me. Dude. There goes the gold. Oh my god. Yep, that one. Still a pretty decently paced run, not gonna lie. But could be way better. Ah. I spammed way too many feathers there. I spammed like 12 when I should have spammed 10. Kinda crazy. Oh, that almost hit me. Nice. Alright, that was a good save. This is probably my best space run ever. What's up, Blue? Thanks to good luck. Wow. Wow. That was an insane MMM early. That was pretty much perfect. Like, I don't even know if I can get a better goal than that. This is a run of... This is a crazy run. No, dude. Oh my god. Damn it. I haven't done that in a while. I'm trying to go too fast with my line. I honestly wonder if we could maybe cut out some of the maze notes, because, I mean... Only like, what, 6 of them? Oh my god. I do need to take damage though. So I kind of just went for it. Damn. Yeah, that window thing killed the decent pace MMM. Still pretty good though, but could be way better. But yeah, what a crazy run. Because I kind of just want a run that's pretty much sub 102 pace, and this is like way better than that. Come on. Alright, we have a lot of the run left though, so... Dude. Yeah, makes sense. Messed up the crypt movement a bit. Yep, that was too close. Okay. Holy. Oh my god, dude, this run. Not like a single bad bit clip. I think except for... No, BGS really was rough, but damn. That is crazy to be saving time there. Dude, nice punch. That would have probably golded if I wasn't comparing against my my gold split. Because my current gold split is from any percent FFM, where I can kill the guy with gold feathers. So. Yeah, my palms are sweaty. But we all know I'm just gonna get a picture question because I haven't gotten one in like honestly a couple good runs. So although if I'm decently ahead, I should be fine, but I don't know, we'll see. Oh, I know the answers. The problem is that the run can fail if I get a picture question and it's completely RNG. Alright, I can lose up probably minimum 40 seconds depending on how good my second Zenpock skip attempt is. It would be pretty crazy to get a record with the picture question though. And get the 102 with that. Yeah, bit of movement errors, but still pretty good. Oh, you right in my fucking way, dude. Yeah, I went for the kind of safer damage boost there. Come on. Damn, that was my first health. No, man, how? I haven't done that in a fucking year, dude. Damn. Whatever, that's not the biggest deal, but... If this was Xbox, it would be pretty bad. Thank God I can skip the text box. Yeah, I am, like, sweating so hard right now. I'm definitely, like, not nervous yet, but it's definitely... Yeah, Autumn is, like, the laggiest map in the game, I think. Which is not really saying much, because literally Mayhem Temple and 2E is laggier. Come on. Come on. Alright. Good enough. That was still pretty bad. Yeah. Alright, good. That was a bad Autumn bit clip, but I'm just kind of being careful there, so. Alright, that was a bad clip. Could be worse. Yeah. Dude. I heard hi, and as soon as you hear that, just start fucking flying immediately. Yeah. The cancel, or the B cancel mod is pretty nice. If we had that in base game, dude, B would be so much easier to control. Like, imagine being able to drop, like, from right here. What's up, Buzzard Chris? On a pretty decently paced run here. Yeah, definitely lost a bit of time. It's okay. It's not a lot. I'm doing well. Just praying that this run actually works out. It's definitely not 101 pace anymore, but 102 is definitely on the table. If I just don't screw the pooch too much here, I guess. Damn, I had a bad Gobi entry there. Or actually, well, yeah, I did, because that's right. Yeah, right now I have the world record in this category. I am trying to get a 102 before I... no, dude. That's not the greatest. I've been kind of sucking at that lately. Alright, that was good. Yeah, I'm just calling a picture question because I haven't gotten one in such a long time that I feel like it's kind of overdue now. Ooh, I almost landed. That would have been rough. Yeah. Want to get more notes in flight there. Oh my god, I messed up the movement there, but I kind of saved it. But yeah, that missed note is going to cost me a bit of time. Yeah, the B's crazy. This will probably barely save time. Yeah, that's too bad. Alright, Clanker's time. What's up, Trup? We got a pretty decently paced run here. I don't have a backup note in Clankers in this route. I pressed A too many times. Whatever. Alright, Clanker's time. This is like one of the hardest splits in the game. Yeah, there was an older route where there was a backup note in Clankers, but not anymore. Damn it, I did it again. Fuck. Not a great sign, y'all. Damn it. What am I even doing, dude? Yeah, alright, this Clankers is bad. I'm probably not gonna get the right cycle. This my best possible time right now is my exact FFM PB. Pretty crazy. This would probably be sub 2 pace if I was playing FFM. Nice. Oh, I pressed it way too many times. Yeah, this Clankers is bad. What is bro typing in my chat? That's gonna be in the world record, bro. Come on. No, I'm gonna fail dog skip watch. Don't worry. This won't record. I got no riz. Facts. Ah. Way too many presses. Miss the... I'm on the third cycle, I think. Third best. This is gonna be awkward. Oh no. Do not go down. Actually, this is, I think, the optimal way of doing this, but I just never do it because I'm a weenie. Dude, I don't know where I'm at. Okay. This is a really bad clankers movement-wise. This is a stinky. Yeah. Please die. Literally tied PB. Damn. Alright, it's still a good pace run, so. Alright, Zenpock. You gonna answer my prayers? Got me poggy in my jorts. Damn, okay. Alright, 10. Alright, yo. We'll see if this is it. I don't think it is, because I'm just a dumbass and will probably fail endgame, because I'm a stinky wiener. Yeah, my hands are really sweaty. This is world record right now. This is the first run of the night too, which is kind of crazy. Dude, see what I mean? Yeah, there's my picture question. Okay, you fucking bitch. I hate the long ones. I'm just... I don't care. And that's a picture question. Am I gonna get a double picture question? Double picture question whammy? Alright. Get it? And I'm officially nervous. Alright, come on. Come on. Can I clip? Oh my god. It's over. See what I mean, guys? This trick fucking sucks. Bro. There you go. There's one fucking clip. Yeah, that was the best run I've ever had. Damn. That's why this is why nobody runs this category, by the way, is that trick, because it's so dumb. On top of being already a pretty difficult category, you have that at the very end that just fucks you over. Not on Xbox, which is why it's honestly I think is the better version to speedrun any percent on, because you don't have to deal with it. That category is actually based on fucking skill, unlike this one, where your times are equated to how fucking fast you can get dog skip. It's ridiculous. I mean, that wasn't the best run of all time, but I mean, that would have been my 102, I think, if I got it relatively quickly. And then I would have probably been done with the category. But it happens. We'll just get a better run. That fails Zenpock skip. And gets a picture question. I'm telling you, I'm due to have one, so I was surprised that run didn't have it. I have a 102 in FFM. I think my current PB is better than a 102 FFM, so, in No FFM. I don't really care to go back to FFM, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, it would be cool to get sub-hour, not gonna lie, but it would be even cooler to get sub-hour in this. Which I don't think I'm probably gonna do for a long time. It is, yeah, I mean, I definitely think I'm sub-hour capable now. I just... I don't know. I would rather get a better time in No Pog, not gonna lie. Because I think that category... you know, deserves a better time. That also was like the first run of the night too, so like that was definitely like a crazy opener. But you know, it happens. It happens. I'm not gonna get pissed off about it because it happens to literally everyone that runs this category. You get a really good run and then dog sleep kills it. So might as well just not dread on it. The way I do it in the run currently is like the most consistent way to do dog skip, and it's stupid and ridiculous. Would be really nice if somebody, you know, discovered a new way to do dog skip that didn't involve a frame perfect trick, you know? What's up, Whitmore? I don't know if I already said that. I've been kind of just glued to the screen. But yeah, that PB would have been a hard one to beat too, because that one had such a good early game. Yeah. Yeah, there's a reason why there's like 400 plus 100% times, but only 40 any percent, you know, times. Because it's just not it's not that great of a category, honestly. It's cool, but like, yeah. Like most people just stick to hundo. I stick to any percents because, I don't know, I just feel like they're more my definition of what a speedrun is. Like, beat the game as fast as possible, no matter what. Like 100% is like slightly more arbitrary, I feel. But I mean, it's not really, but... I'm facing that way. Yeah, it's everything on the view total screen, which is like all jiggies, all notes, all Mumbo tokens don't count because they're not on there, so. Do you think TTC has shrimp? Or shrimp? I don't know what shrimp is. I know what shrimp is. Yeah. Dude. I'm trying to change my camera. But yeah, I guess my 102 is my freedom from this category for a little bit. I probably will return like pretty soon because I want to host a 80% No FFM tournament. So that'd be pretty cool. There's a couple people that want to do that. Not a lot though, unfortunately. I could probably maybe pick out maybe max like 10 people to do it. Because I do know a couple people that are interested. Yeah, I'm at like what, 3 HP right now? You know, I definitely want to get people interested in running the category, so. Alright. Gotta take damage and then. It's probably better to take damage outside of Talon Trot, but. Then that happens! That is why you don't want to take damage outside of Talon Trot. It's faster to take damage when you're not in Talon Trot. But sometimes you can't fucking see where you are because the camera is stupid. And having a bigger hitbox kind of helps with Talon Trot. Nice. Yeah, I didn't even hold start. I'm gonna turn on my fan because I'm getting kinda hot. Every hitbox in this game is so picky, not gonna lie. I'm gonna take off this shirt because it's not very breathable. Oh, okay, that, I think my fan is, okay, never mind, hold on. It's way too, spinning way too fast. Yeah, alright, let me lower it a bit. I'm just gonna reset. Honestly, I kind of feel like practicing Dox it for a bit again. Just because if I can't get that track, I can't PB. And as you saw with that previous run, I, for some reason, suck at it, or I can't even get it within 2 minutes. Man, I just don't even want to. I don't even want to do runs. Like, if I just can't get this trick, like, there's just no point in doing runs. if I'm not feeling this today. It's like everything else was so fucking good today, but this just. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, COVID definitely sucks. I feel like if I just muscle memory it and I just don't... If I do this fucking blindfold, I feel like my success rate would go up. Just from muscle memory. Probably not, but... Like if I got it that quickly in my run, it wouldn't have been that bad of a dog skip. I wish you could phase walk in this game. Imagine you just did this. How do you do it? You like... you go into first person and kind of like... Imagine, dude. If you could phase walk in this game, dude, any percent would be like 2 minutes. Just phase walk through the fucking A10 note door. Woo! Yeah, true. Any percent would be pretty trivial. Because, like, everything in this game is honestly just kind of blocked by a fucking door, so... The only thing that's not is, like, the water switch. So... Literally being able to phase through shit in this game, like through walls easily, would break this game apart. Yeah, I need to just BLJ in the corner here. BLJ right here. Just go through the door. Get in 3 frames after you get out of C up. Like you... Ringrush was saying that you could like roll You could do dog skip like this way, where you like run into it, and then you do a roll to get more, to make it a little bit easier. But I don't know. It's not consistent whatsoever. It's like doing Xbox dog skip. You just won't stay in place because you're not fast enough. Why is DK more broken than Banjo? Because that game was made in like two minutes, dude. They made it in like a month and hit the compile button. Was like, okay, let's ship this out. No, I mean, it definitely had a longer development time, but honestly, it might have had the same amount of development time as Majora's Mask, which is pretty crazy. This why it was only about a year. This game, they I mean, they had Dream, and they kind of had a base for their engine since like probably '96. I mean, they've been working on this. They're working on this game since the SNES, so. Yeah, the reason why, honestly, DK is probably less broken than it could be is because of the BK dev that apparently is like coming in at the last minute to like help with coding stuff and bug fixes, apparently. Why can't I get a dog skip like that? Yeah, Chris Sutherland. And I think some other of the Banjo programmers. Yeah, they got it in later versions. So, honestly, not too broken, but it's just US. It's like Tooie US. Like, Tooie US is so dumb. You can just, there's so many like dumbass soft locks. Alright, you guys want to see a really dumb soft lock in Tooie? Because I'm kind of bored. And yeah. I might have already shown you this a bit more, but I don't know if anybody else in chat has seen this. Why is the load time so long for this? Okay. I don't know why that took so long. I was on Summer Kart. Is Summer Kart like EverDrive? Yeah. But it's like open source. And it's cheaper. And it's faster, I think, too. That was just a weird kit. I don't know why it was so slow there. I must have booted it up pretty quickly. Which is why it freaked out. Alright, or where's the best place I could demonstrate this? I don't even know what I have unlocked on this file. Yeah, I'm on the US version of Tooie. On the laggy version of Tooie. I might have already unlocked this. Maybe not, actually. Oh. Hold on. Okay. Go into first person, stare at Wumba. This actually works in a lot of places where you have to throw items, but if you just literally go into first person, press B to talk to her, give her the Globo. Soft walk. It's that easy. It's so dumb. This works literally like everywhere too. Anywhere where you like throw an item over your head, this works. But yeah, literally soft locked. Do I have honeybee? I probably don't. Hold on. There's honeybee. No, there's my own temple. There we go. Shut up. There we go. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta go into first person. Fuck! Forgot about that. So dumb. It works in so many places, it's ridiculous. But yeah, they eventually patched it. I think the next revision of the game is Australian, but it's Australian and Japanese. And then European as well. Because the US is the first version. But yeah, that's pretty funny. I like showing that off because it's like, the fuck? You could just do that? It's like, yep. Mesmerized, yeah. Really? You wait 4 hours? It's like some Twilight Princess shit. They got a pretty cool brand new glitch where you can basically kind of go through most walls, I think, or like most gates or something. Which is pretty cool. It's definitely not as easy as CK64, but it is like relatively simple-ish. A lot simpler than any fucking trick I do in this run. But yeah. Man, like I want to do more runs, so I'm just like so disappointed that I didn't get that PB. I'm just like so attached to that run, but I don't know. I'm just gonna do dog skip for a little bit longer, and then we'll do runs, I think. Such a good run. What's my gold now for MMM really? A 143. Jeesh. What does Thunder have? Actually, I'm curious what Thunder has. Because yeah, the split is exactly the same as... Or I guess it's not, because like, you're leaving FP from like... Maybe you get like a minor push or something, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he has like a 142, because my movement is not as great as his. Might even have like a 139, like that'd be kind of crazy. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, he's a 141, 58. Okay, so yeah, his movement's like a second better than mine. Damn, so I'm like pretty much tied for MMM really, which is pretty crazy. Yeah. Dude, I cannot believe we still don't have a skip for this. Like, even on Xbox, we don't have a skip, even with how broken that game, or that version is. It's, like, actually ridiculous. Oopsie daisy. Probably could have just voided out, but whatever. Got stuck on the door. Hopefully somebody finds it someday. No way the bee can skip that door? No. You can't get the bee in this room. You technically can skip. If you can get the bee in here, you can skip behind the A10 door. There is actually a way to like de-transform in here. If you get past the A10 door with the cauldron. I think 8-Bit found that a while ago. But yeah, I mean, there's just no way you can get the bee in here. Unless like you do some crazy wrong warp. But at that point, you might as well just wrong warp into the final boss. If it's possible. Old trick of doing Aztec early with Diddy. I think I remember seeing that in like a summoning salt video. Yeah. And then you guys figured out that you could literally just spam oranges and then just clip through anything. And then you guys found out that you could just stare at a wall incorrectly, you can clip through anything. Thanks for good luck, McLovin. Appreciate it. For the Uber challenge? What's the Uber challenge? Waiting for the speedrun. Yeah. We had a pretty good speedrun, but it failed to this trick. It was probably my best pace run ever. It's basically a made-up challenge by Mano Cheese. Ordering food and beating the game before it arrives. Wait, that is actually a banger challenge. Dude, that would be like a funny, like, I feel like Simply could do that, like a 16-star, like, you know, like, try to beat the game before the food arrives, Mario 64 speedrun. See how many attempts it takes. It could probably, I mean, you could probably do it relatively quickly. Yeah, I think I'll try again. I'm just kind of practicing this trick. Uber Eats challenge. Yeah, the door is double-sided, yeah. It's like dude, it's like the freaking door of time, dude. That's why we call it dog skip. It's like dot skip. It's like Ocarina of Time. But this is way fucking harder than the Ocarina of Time version. If you could like pause buffer in this game like you could in OOT, this trick would be literally fucking like baby levels of difficulty. Because yeah, like if you pause, for some reason in Banjo-Kazooie, this is not the case in Banjo-Tooie, but if you hold a button out of a pause, it doesn't do anything. But in Banjo-Tooie, it does, which is why you can kind of do bit clips like this, where you could like, do that and then just hold A for the punch cancel. And you could confirm a bit clip that way. I think it's like harder to kind of tell if you've gotten it in this game because Kazooie doesn't do the peck. In this game, Banjo does a punch, so yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, but that could be a pretty cool beginner strat. Yeah, I think they're blessed on the run. I don't know. We're definitely... I feel like we're due for some sort of major skip in this game. It's been too long. It's been since, like... On this version of the game, we haven't found anything, I feel like, major since Bit Clips. And that was, like, in 2020. At least, I mean, as the game as a whole, we found positive overlap glitch, which objectively is, like, the biggest glitch found in this game ever. Because it saves, like, 20 minutes on Xbox, so... No other glitch saves that much time, so... That's the one where you can duplicate notes, and, like, literally only get... I think you only get, like, 300 in the category now, but you can just duplicate them. It's more like you're cloning them, but yeah. I definitely want to, like, optimize that more as well. But yeah, I'm kind of waiting for the big Xbox 360 soft mod to come out. So that I can just... I honestly prefer playing this game in 4x3. And the only way you can do that on Xbox is on 360, so... I think the game just looks better because the HUD is kind of weird on 16:9. Probably would make bit clips a little bit easier, I think, too. You could probably scout out a frame a lot more quickly because you're not, you know... I mean, maybe not, but it might be the same amount of difficulty, but... Yeah, Recomp 16:9 is great, yeah. Yeah, Recomp's really cool. I just hope that someday they release Banjo officially on PC. That would be really cool for speedruns, I think, and would be a very accessible version. Shame that NSO is like a slower version of the game. Yeah, honestly though, I mean, it's not too much slower. I did recently figure out that dog skip is, like, consistent on NSO. I was able to get the practice ROM working on NSO, and I didn't realize it was actually still pretty laggy here. And yeah, I was able to clip out a couple times and do dog skip. But for some reason, it's kind of weird. It's only consistent on NTSC, it's not consistent on PAL. You just don't get enough lag on PAL for some reason. It's kind of weird. But yeah. Because I was able to get the PAL practice ROM working too, and I was able to look at the frame rate. So, yeah, I don't know. I found it more consistent on NTSC, even though PAL is technically the faster version. But since there's no bit clips on PAL yet, NTSC is kind of just the default version to play 80% on when it comes to speedrunning that. But yeah, my current record doesn't do doxib because I didn't know it was possible or consistent to do on NSO, but it is. I don't know. Maybe someday I'll go back and try to get a run going. But could you theoretically get the NSO emulator ported to PC? I mean, theoretically yes, but I don't know why you would do that. It's not that great of an emulator. At least, honestly, for Tooie, this is like, this is so crazy, but like, Tooie honestly feels like how WeVC for OT feels. Like, it honestly feels like the definitive, like, way to play or speedrun the game. Like, NSO is honestly so good for Tooie. I don't know why it is, but it just is. They did some enhancements to it, I think, like, in the back end that makes it run pretty well, and there's, like, no input delay. Like, it's actually crazy how good it is. It just sucks, though, it's on a subscription service. I would love if it was, you know, in Rare Replay or something. That'd be cool. I guess it'd be kind of bad in Rare Replay, though, because you'd have to play on the Xbox controller, but... yeah. I think BT at NSO is, like, phenomenal. Like, it's crazy how good it is. And the fact, like, It's great because like there's no, you know, there's barely any input delay, there's no lag. And like it's US, like US 1.0, so all the glitches work. And then we also recently discovered that if you pause before like doing like a lag clip, it just works on NSO. Which is kind of crazy. So like everything works now. Even the Jelly Castle is B, and I think like Tin Tops from Front Entrance, like the clockwork shot for it. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy how, you know, I just think it's definitely the best version. It does suck that it's not like, you know, like a version that you can actually own. But I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like, if they eventually shut off the service or something, we'll always be able to still play it on like hack switches. So I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue. But I could see like Nintendo like striking down people in like in speedruns that are on NSO or something, which would be pretty bad. But I don't know, because it's technically not legal for you to play that without a, you know, a subscription if they get rid of it. But I mean, if it's Banjo-Tooie or Kazooie, like, I honestly think they won't care. But if it's like anything else, they might be kind of stingy about it. Yeah, but I'm still waiting, honestly, for TK64. That's like kind of the last game where I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, why is it not on the service yet? This shit's been out for like almost 5 years, and we still don't have it. Like, what? Yeah, it's like, what? It's like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, they could have released it during Bonanza, and that would have been like a perfect time to, like, you know, be like, hey, if you want to play the first 3D Donkey Kong, you can play it now on Nintendo Switch Online, and you can buy our membership to play. It's like, that would have been a great tie-in, but like, what the fuck? That's what I honestly, like, when I saw that Bonanza was announced, I was like, okay, this is why they haven't, you know, brought out TK64 yet, because they want to save it for this as like maybe kind of a tie-in thing. But no, nowhere to be fucking seen. Like, are we serious? Are we serious? They'll probably just drop it on like some random fucking Sunday, and we won't even like, we're like, what? I'm pretty confident, though, that it'll probably come out this year. I think with that leak and stuff that, you know, that showed that, like, it was on, like, on the service, like, in the blur of the background or whatever, I think it'll probably come out this year. So, I wouldn't be too impatient now. But yeah, do you know what y'all are gonna end up doing? Like, because like I feel like with Wii U and NSO, like, are you just gonna merge them into VC, or are you gonna like just separate them? Because I assume like I don't think anybody would care to run Wii U VC if NSO came out and it was better. So I don't know. I mean, I've been kind of wrong about that in the past, because like I thought that like, okay, NSO to Wii, like everyone's just gonna run NSO now, and that was not the case. So, but I don't know. Yeah, like DK64 Recomp would be pretty cool. Ugh! I need to hold A. DK64 doesn't render trees 5 feet in front of you. Damn. Yeah, just release it like whenever they feel like it. They just like are spinning the wheel, and we've just gotten super unlucky. I mean, they probably have a roadmap for this, for the NSO, and they probably already set in stone like what they want to release, like 4 or 5 years in advance. And so, I don't know. It's definitely coming. It was just really weird to see 2E come out before DK64, when DK64 is already on Wii U, so, yeah. But that's making me think, like, what if they're doing some sort of, like, DK64 remaster or something? And they're kind of doing, like, a Super Mario RPG type thing where they're not releasing it on NSO because they're trying to promote, you know, the new version of the game. So, I don't know. You never know with this stuff. I mean, I don't know if Nintendo would be very interested in remaking DK64, but be a very odd move. But at this point, like that could be the reason why we don't have it on NSO. Is because they're doing something behind the scenes. Or this year is technically, I think, the 40th anniversary. No. I think it's the 45th anniversary of Donkey Kong as a whole. The arcade game came out in 81. So it's the 45th anniversary. What if they're doing some sort of 45th anniversary 3D All-Stars type thing where they're going to include the country games, DK64, you know, some of the Retro Studios games. And they probably won't put that much in there because they're Nintendo, but, you know, they'll cherry pick a few and then put it in there. And what if maybe DK64 is in there and that's the reason why, you know? What if that's the reason why they haven't released it? But that theory is kind of mute though, because we have the leak that it's, you know, from the background blur leak, so I don't know. Yeah, that's true. Because they don't have the source code, I don't think. I honestly, yeah, I don't even think they have the source code for DK64. I wouldn't be surprised if they just don't have it. Because they just never asked for it when Rare split off, so that would require them to decompile the entire code, and they ain't doing that. I mean, they could just ask, because it is like, but the thing is like, is the code considered intellectual property of Nintendo, or is that technically Rare still? Like, there's no Donkey Kong IP technically within the code, but like, I don't know. They could, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea how they would sort that out. I think they have a pretty good relationship now, where if they did want to get, get the source code for like a remake or something, they probably could get it. But I don't know. Never know. They're gonna yoink the community comp. Some people are saying that there's actually a new Banjo port coming out, which is kind of crazy to say. It's gonna be on this device called the Super Pocket, and it's a port. It's not emulated. I actually went into the Discord and one of the devs was talking about it. It's gonna be 60 FPS, which is kind of crazy because this game runs at 30. It's gonna have updated graphics. It's gonna run on the D-pad, so they've changed a few things with the game, which I'm interested to see what they did. And yeah, I don't know. I think there was something else. What was it? Right, they added like different languages, and they included Spanish, which is not in any official Banjo release currently. Banjo-Kazooie release. It's in Tooie, but there's a Spanish translation Tooie. But yeah, it's restricted to Xbox and PAL, so yeah, I'm trying to pre-order one on Amazon, but they haven't come in stock yet for the US version, so yeah, I don't know what their problem is. I assume it's because of maybe the tariffs or something. They're kind of afraid to put it up there until it's more close to the, because it comes out in July, so like I still have a lot of time to like pre-order it, so I don't think it's gonna be like a hot fucking item to buy. I don't think that many people are gonna be hopping to buy a Game Boy looking device that plays Banjo, because the only thing I care about it is literally Banjo. So I don't know. There's also rumors that apparently it's going to be on like a cartridge, which means you can play it on your TV. So they have like their own Evercade device for the TV, like a console device. Man, I'm interested to see how it plays because this game, especially Click Clock Wood, ugh, I wonder if they changed maybe Click Clock Wood to be a little bit more easier on D-pad. That would be kind of cool. So, and I'm just not getting this trick, am I? But yeah, if the game runs at 60, that means that probably our current big clip setups won't work. Which sucks because the big clips will be easier because it's on D-pad. Like, what the fuck? Alright, I think this is good enough. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to the points. I'll do a couple more. I'll get to the 3-hour mark of the stream. I'm trying to stream at least 3 hours of attempts. Every stream. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, a new Banjo game would be nice. I wouldn't be opposed to like remasters or something. Because I would definitely love to see it. Thanks for blessing the run. Appreciate that. $56. Flying too, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they seem to be confident with it, so that they think that it's a good version to play. So we'll see if it's like the worst fucking version of all time. Hopefully not, because I would like Rare to work with more companies to release more Banjo ports, but you know, if they have one bad experience, then they might stop doing it. Dude. Yeah, it would be pretty cool to have like a built-in speedrun timer. I know if like the Harbor Masters end up doing Banjo, which I think they've expressed interest. The Harbor Masters are the people that do like Ship of Arcanian for both OT and Majora's Mask. I think they're right now working on a Mario 64 PC port. But yeah, if we actually had like a PC port built from the decomp code, there would probably be stuff like that in it. So oh yeah, they did also Mario Kart, yeah. wonder what they would call Banjo, like what their code name would be. What the code name would be. Like, Honeycomb or something? I don't know. Project Honeycomb. Really? 2 new ports? What are they doing? And Paper... Oh, Harvest Moon and Paper Mario, damn. I feel like they'll eventually get to Banjo. I don't know, I mean... Soon we might have... Dude... Soon we might have an official way to play Banjo on PC. There's been some rumors that they're gonna start releasing 360 games on PC, you know, with an emulator attached to it, and that might mean we have an official way to play Banjo on PC. It's not really a port, but it's a port of, you know, it's an emulated port of the Xbox version, probably. Which would be pretty cool. And I think I heard that it's gonna be available as soon as like November, which would be really cool. So yeah, a new official way to play Banjo on PC would be great. Definitely for the Xbox version speedruns. Depending on how, if they didn't butcher the fucking version, because there's a lot of Xbox menu shit you gotta do with it. Yeah, that was really bad. Honestly, we've had, you know, I've greened out of like several times tonight. Which is pretty rare for me, but I don't really reset that much. Release for a replay on PC. Yeah, that's what people want. The problem is the 360 games. So what I could see them doing is them releasing Rare Replay once that 360 emulator comes to PC. And that way it connects all those games. Yeah, there is several games on Rare Replay that require the 360 versions. But, I mean, it wouldn't be too hard for them to, like, get them probably working. Just requires a little bit more effort. Because they could just release the N64 versions and just use their emulator that they have. I do actually want to, like, test their emulator. Like, once like, Xbox emulation is a little bit better, it'd be really funny to, like, import custom ROMs and see actually how good their emulator is. Although, it seems like they did a lot of, like, Lewis scripting to get stuff to work, and, like, weird DLL stuff. And, like, the ROMs are, like, completely changed. And have like custom code to like say, hey, look at a DLL in memory to execute some code. DoorDash present runs. I've never used DoorDash in my life. I will never succumb to the laziness that is DoorDash. I have a car, so I can just go and pick something up. Damn it. Yeah. The community as a whole really only has interest in a version or having it on the main leaderboard if it's an official release. Because if you have an unofficial version, it's subject to just way too many changes, and we can't like make a definitive rule set for like what's allowed and what's not allowed, and then there's an update that comes out that completely changes everything, and then you could have influence on what stuff is added into the game. Like it's not a great way of, you know, having a speedrun, I guess. Yeah, I just order online, I pick it up. That's the way to do it nowadays. Because you just order it on your phone, and then you drive there, and it's fucking ready when you get there, and that's all you gotta do. You don't have to wait in the store. It's goated. It's probably one of the best features of the goddamn 21st century. I'm telling you. I guess pizza's kind of has been like that, but now it's like a thing with everything. Like you used to be able to just call in and be like, hey, I want a pizza, I'll pick it up. But now like with the apps, it's like super seamless and fast. Ah! Okay, this fucking run is complete doo-doo. You never know, let's get 102. Okay. Oh wow, that actually still worked. Yeah. Doo-doo. That requires having a car, yeah, true. It makes total sense if you don't have a car, though, if you need to use DoorDash, so. It's so much more expensive, I feel. I don't know, but if you don't have a car, I mean, that's definitely, like, a major reason. Like, let's say if I was at, like, SGDQ or something and I didn't have a car, like, that would be a great time to use DoorDash. I just don't see it ever being useful to me if I'm at my abode and I have my car. So it just seems like a waste of money. Yeah. But yeah, honestly, we probably shouldn't have as many cars, not gonna lie. Should have more transportation options. Like they do in Europe. And like pretty much everywhere else, like in Canada as well. So I've been getting fucking B-frame really consistently. That might have been a two-framer. Yeah. I live in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm not gonna. Yeah, if I fail a big clip, that's just a reset. There's no point in continuing. Got the rare 2-framer that likes to happen on BGS early for some reason. No other bit clip setup. Knock on wood. Yeah, Banjo knocked on my monitor. There you go. It's not made out of wood though, but. Yeah, right now it's really hot. Today I don't think it was too bad, but a couple days ago it was like reaching 105, and it's literally the hottest it's ever been in March. So it's pretty crazy. I'm definitely used to it though. I'm from Las Vegas, so it's practically like pretty much as hot down here. It's a little bit hotter down here than it is in Vegas. Especially in the winter. Winter, you can really tell the difference. Like, it's a lot. I feel like it's a lot colder in Vegas, and in Phoenix, it's a little bit warmer. Like at night, it only gets to like around like high 50s at night in Phoenix, but in Vegas, it can get down to like 30, 40. So at night, which is definitely not anything comparable to the cold in Canada, but damn, that's crazy. 85 to 25. Sheesh. But yeah, I definitely want to head down to Pittsburgh sometime because Awesome Games Done Quick is down there. So honestly, I only feel like going to GDQs if like Banjo gets in or a game I'm really interested gets in. Which honestly is not a lot of games. But, and also if like a lot of people I know are going, so that's also like, I mean if I get a run in, I'll absolutely go. I mean, duh. But yeah, just submitted for Summer Games on Quick. I did that last night. I submitted Banjo-Kazooie, XBLA, 8%, no POG. I'm also planning on submitting Tooie, and I'm probably going to do N64 any percent and NSO any percent, which is just no bit clips, so. I think it would be cool to maybe show off the new N64 any percent route, because last time it was shown off. Duck did the really difficult like shit where you need like lines on your screen, but you don't need that anymore, so. The freedom unit conversion. Yeah, our stupid system. Imperial system. Yeah, my movement is so bad right now. I'm not as locked in as I was earlier. There's like this speedrun like Zen mode that you go into when you're like in a run. And that's how I felt like the entirety of that one run where I almost got the 102. Yeah, I'm not in that Zen mode right now. I don't even think it's really like a speedrun thing. It's also like I felt it when I play like more modern competitive games. When you're just like so fucking locked in that you just, there's nothing that can distract you. Is it the flow state? Okay, yeah. Yeah, that. Yeah, it's funny now that like the only reason why we play 1.0 now is because of this trick to get these 6 notes. Literally no other reason why to play on it. Used to be useful to get the jiggy on top too, but it's just the notes now. In the bit clip route. Ah, love getting stuck. No! Dumbass game. Alright, definitely not as bad as last run, but so I'll take it. Not felt that movement in such a long time. Bad. Yeah, I definitely think when it comes to SGQ that Tooie probably has the best chance of getting in. You know, BK was at the last event, so, or not the last event, but the last SGQ, so. I'm kind of trying to label it as like a whole different version in speedrun, which it is. Sometimes I label it as just Banjo-Kazooie, sometimes I label it as XBLA. But I mean, it is definitely really different. I mean, it's not like the craziest difference of a speedrun, but it's pretty different, I would say. At least for any percent. 100% is definitely a lot similar, but also very different. I don't know. Alright. Yeah, I've been saving up a bit of money. Hopefully I can use it towards that if it gets in, but I'm expecting it to not get in both any run, I submit, so it's tough as it is to get into that damn event. If I get it in again, that's like pretty crazy for somebody at my size, I guess. Because I'm not like partnered, or I I mean, there's a lot of like reoccurring runners that are like pretty popular that always come back, and yeah, I don't know. Definitely not at that level yet. Yeah, I mean, yeah, shorter categories are good. From what I've heard, it doesn't matter up until like maybe like if it's more than an hour and a half, and all the runs I submit aren't that long. So, wow, I'm really high. Can't even see. I could have actually taken 2 damage there. Dumbass game. I don't even think it really matters because I can still make that cycle, but or I can make the aftermath of the cycle. I don't know. The cycle after. Oh, that was crazy. Eh. I'm really high. Can't even see. I know. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do them. Yeah, I'm at, what, 3 HP right now, so yeah, don't do the shrapnel strat. This is a really awkward camera angle. Dumbass game. Yeah, man. So goated. Damn, this run sucks. I had this pace when I exited FP, I think, that one run. I mean, it's not the worst run in the world, but yeah, it's pretty stinky. Damn, bro, I haven't got an A-frame today at all. Afraid to do punch cancels, dude. Better than that one run. Yeah, the sound effect of him yelling when he gets hit is kind of funny. Oh! He just dies. Yeah, the Bigfoot one. Oh, oh, oh. The echo. I suck at impersonations, by the way, if it wasn't obvious. / ban TSR Storm. No, dude. I have to get the frog health here. Yeah. Ew. It's gotta been good. Now it's iffy. We're ahead! Yeah, my PB has like a pretty bad BGS. I think I like missed hut jumps or something. It would be pretty crazy if we did find like a new way to get into FP early. I know it's like theoretically possible to do with a big flip RTA, but it's just, it would be so fucking slow because of the icy physics. Like the icy physics just don't slow you down whatsoever. So you'd have to wait extra long for like every action you would do. It just wouldn't be worth it. It'd be cool to just find though, just to, you know, maybe like some sort of low percent run for no FFM. Cause yeah, I mean it's definitely possible. So when you definitely can beat the game with 1 Jiggy no FFM, it's just nobody's found it yet. Cause there's no point of finding it. But it's definitely possible, so. Even like, maybe a 350 skip would be pretty cool. Maybe you could do some sort of route with that, or you like, don't go into FP right away. I don't know. I mean, there is a route where you can do clankers as Banjo and then just do FP as B, but I'm pretty sure that would lose a ton of time. And that would be like, what, 6 jiggies for the route? You could do clankers, then be just early, and then you would just immediately, after that, go to mansion. And then Clankers is like, in isolation, the level itself is a minute slower than using the B. Among, you know, other layer routing you have to do. Gotta get up in 6 hours for work. Damn. Running the 6 hours of sleep train. That's what I usually do too, so can't be dissing. But yeah, have a good rest of your night. Appreciate you watching the stream. And yeah. What's up, Raffle Yoshi? Thanks for good luck. Are you serious? And good luck is gone. Come on. If it wasn't for that snowball hit, this would be pretty good. Lost like 3 or 4 seconds because of that. Yeah, this gold now is pretty insane. I can save, what, 13 seconds here? Sheesh. That was a, what, a 3-second gold that I got that run? Sheesh. Yeah, it was like, honestly, like a perfect MMM early. It was insanity. Ah, damn. Still pretty good. Yeah, the goal is to kind of get into a very, very, very precise spot on the ground. Like, very, very precise. And to just beak bust through it. Which allows me to get into the level early. And it involves me doing the exact same inputs every single time to get to that very specific spot. It's definitely a lot. It's a lot more forgiving than I'm kind of making it out to be, but it's way better than dog skip. Yeah, a lot of those twirlies are frame perfect, but it's not too bad because visual cues are pretty good, and you can reach where I am if you miss a certain frame. But yeah, like the punch cancels are absolutely frame perfect. Can't really mess those up. But it's not too bad. Hitting B then A within one frame is not that difficult. Oh, I did it again. I did it again, but I did it differently this time. So like, I don't even know like what am I supposed to do about that? Yeah, you're not supposed to. You might be onto something though. You might be onto something. You might not want to fall there because it could save time. Just theoretically though. Oof. I thought I wasn't gonna make that. That was a weird cycle I got there on. I don't know if that like resets every time you load the room or if it actually saves its like jump height. Because I know the enemies in this game save a lot of stuff about them, like when they're deloaded and reloaded. Like it saves their XYZ position. I'm not sure how much it saves though. I don't know if it saves their animation. It might be a bit too much on the game's memory. Maybe not though. But yeah, honestly, not too bad. It was just that stupid part that kind of fucked me up. I fell down. Yeah. Trash. Alright. Definitely a good pace though, because I am sub 102 pace out of mansion. I knew that was gonna happen. He was like really up on me there, dude. Almost fell into the lava again. Did that in a run before. Yeah, this is probably the last run of the night as well. Cause yeah, got into that 3-hour mark. But we can definitely PB still at this pace. Yeah. Actually lost more time there, I think. That one a couple runs ago. No, dude. No, man. Fuck. No. It's like so dumb, man. We probably won't be 101 pace into CCW. Definitely not. That leaf can just fuck off. Swear to God. Okay. Yeah. Dude. Dude. That's not it. Stop. Wow. Fucking A, man. That's awful. Whatever. 25 fucking seconds is ridiculous. Just unlucky. Yeah, this run definitely is gonna need, just kind of breathing. Still have a minute of time save, but it's just, with this category, that is just not enough for anything to be done here. Gonna need to gold some B sections. You motherfucker. Oh my god. Dude. Can I get up? No, man. There it goes. There it goes. Literally, like, one of them, probably, yeah, it's over. I'll just continue until it's dead. Yeah, if we literally didn't have waiting boost this category, it would be over. Again? Dude, stop doing that. I'm going like way too... It's like, honestly... Alright. Yeah, I was kind of just playing it risky there anyways. Alright. That was a decent run, but it could have been better. Alright. I am probably most likely done for tonight, so let's see who we can raid. Yeah, GG's. Nobody else is really doing banjo, so I don't think they are. Alright, I'm gonna give a raid to Barry. Looks like they're just doing some DK64 rando. Yeah, I met them at SGDQ last year, so wish them some good luck on their seed. And yeah, have a good rest of your night, or whenever it is for you. Morning, evening, afternoon. Alright, see y'all next time. Bye.